What it do? It's your boy Slepbond in the building. Welcome back to my channel.
So if I gotta choose someone, then it must be her. She been here since day one. I guess I'm at the call her back. I guess I'm at the call her back. I guess we gonna.
As you guys know, I have been gone for a pretty decent amount of time, but I think that this was the perfect time to come back and do a video to let y'all know that I am still trying again with YouTube. So I hope you guys support me in this video. This video is gonna be very truthful, very everything broken down from like what I've been through and everything that's going on in my life. We're just gonna talk about all of this year and what's going on. So yeah, let's just get into it, because the questions, we're gonna recap some things in my life, pictures, we're gonna talk about everything that was going on around this time. So I got 10 pictures, guys, out of the full year that I'm gonna show to you guys, and I think that this is gonna be a very get to know me type of video, because I don't really open up. Alrighty, guys, so the first picture that we got is a picture of me taking a picture of one of my closest friends. We got Sinister, and then we got my girl B. I was taking this picture. I was actually in Houston at the time. This moment was just so real for me. Actually, this moment was very it was so much going through my head. I was actually going through a lot around this time. What's going on in my life as far as family, relationship wise. I was actually in a situationship around this time, talking to my partner in Houston at the time. We were both going through a lot of things in life, and we were both just still trying to press through. This was like the beginning of the new year, and I was out there. I wanted to be with him and everything like that. But yeah, this next picture, as you can see, we got Bond, of course. You already know, trying to put myself on the map, of course. In this picture, I really wanted to be vulnerable. I wanted to just show black and white. I think that I was just in such a dark space, and still trying to, keep myself going and keep myself, having that thrive. Like, I needed black and white. I needed to remember this moment of vulnerability, feeling like I was helpless. This was right after the time, like, I recently just cut everything off in my life. Like, I had no job, I had no money, I didn't have love. I wasn't loving myself properly. But one thing that I told myself in my mind that I had was Bond. Like, I came this far with Bond. I don't want to let it go. And like, I'm still not where I need to be. But I think that this picture alone was like, I remember you. Like, I remember you. And look, my hair was short too. Like, I was growing out my hair and stuff. So it was just like, I remember you. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna forget you. All right, guys. So right here, we got this picture of me in my era of braids. Like, I'm finally getting into the braids. I'm talking about, I'm feeling myself. This is my first time I got braids in my head. I was just like, oh, we finna take off with this one, baby. This the one right here. At this time, I remember hanging out with my friends. I remember that the summer had just really started, and I'm trying to get back into what it's like to be around my friends, to be around me, to be with me, I guess. I'm such a lover's boy. Like, if nobody knows this already, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a lover's boy. Like, and I can't help it. Like, I love, and I think I always will until I kind of find the love that I'm looking for. Obviously, I'm gonna always be the love of my life myself. Appreciative of the people I was around at this time. All right, y'all. Hold on. And now this is when, as y'all can see how everything is elevating. Now this picture is when I'm really like, baby, we finna have a ball this summer. Like, I'ma find that I ain't in the house sad.
Fuck my baby dad. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. Hey, 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 hey. Look at them booty cheeks. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. Hey, 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 hey.
Yo,
Look
I
at them
was in
booty
my
cheeks.
era around this time. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. Like, but this picture, I was in the gym. I was working hard on my body. I mean, I'm still going through it, but I was working so hard on my body to look like this. So, I guess one of the things that I could take away from this moment is, like I said, is even going through the transition of what I was going through at the beginning of the year, the summertime, wanted to get back to the era of like, can't no guy get me out of myself. Like, they can't take away who I am as a person. And so I think that was one of those moments where I'm like, let me get the internet a little something real quick, you know. Let me put a little something on their timeline, you know, something cute, a little chocolate, a little zestiness, you know what I'm saying? A little elegance, you know. One thing about me, I'm gonna always have a wine glass. Guys, now this picture right here is the first brand deal that I got all year, and it was with Giorgio Armani. This was, like I said, I was so prepared for this, like, because I've always been seeing influencers. There's a lot of influencers that I look up to on my timeline that's very fashion editorial. And when they reached out to me, I was like, oh my God, is this really real? Like, I literally, like, if anybody knows, I'm just like, it's no way in hell. Like, I'm a person with 3,000 followers. Not even 10K. I used to, though. I used to have it. But like, I'm just like, really, they want me? So I knew that I had to show my potential when it came to these pictures, and when it came to this shoot in general. I'm like, I have to show them that I am the embodiment of Armani Beauty. And I think that these pictures really spoke that. And I think that, like I said, this was also another moment for me where I'm like, oh my God, like, it's finally paying off. Like, I'm getting into myself. Like, I'm loving on myself. Like, I'm putting in the work. I'm working on my body. I'm working on my skin. I'm working on my hair. Like, I'm just trying to be the best that I can be. And I think that showed, you know. Let's get into it. Now, as much as I would love to pick every single picture, I can't. So we're just gonna pick one of my favorite ones, which is this picture. I was in New York, guys, for New York Fashion Week, and this picture alone just screamed, like, I'm in the rooms that I need to be in. Like, me and Denzel Dion, like, oh my God, I remember looking at him when I was so young, and just seeing where he is now is even more crazy. But the fact that I was in the same rooms as these people, I'm gonna add a couple of, like I said, clips and everything, but in the room with him, Ziggy, Scott Louis, it was so many other people, like so many other influencers, Sierra, Cot, like all of these people that I was in the rooms with and that I actually got to interact with and say hi to and just see in person. It was honestly just like a breath of fresh air. I felt like I was actually around the people that I truly needed to be around. This was go even harder with my brand after that. And I didn't really have a choice, because mind you, this was also another time, one of those times where I was getting let down again in my life. Financially, I was working at Aritzia, and literally right before I went on to New York Fashion Week, they told me, oh, your contract is up with us. You won't no longer be getting any hours. We suggest that you start looking for a new job. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This is a job that I was gonna take to New York, Miami, wherever I wanted to move. And like, this was like one of those another points in my life where I'm like, like, oh, like I want to give up. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was right there. Like, I had it. And then I just had to come to my senses. Alrighty, guys. So now let's get into the Bond pictures. So I took these pictures actually before New York Fashion Week, but that's because, like I said, I got the bad news that I won't be having a job. So I got back to what I knew best, and that was creating merch for you guys and just creating Bond again. And guys, we could put that down because the pictures is up. It's done. Where do I even begin? So throughout that whole baddie era, as you guys could see, like me actually still elevating myself after the situationship that I had. Of course, I was talking to some people, like, I'm like, maybe it may work, maybe it, like, you know, every person that I've, like, tried talking to, you know, connecting with, you know how them little 2 weeks be, y'all like each other, and then next thing you know, they ghost you, or they're not interested, or they don't want anything serious, or whatever the case may be, or, you know, they thought they wanted what they wanted, but that's not what they wanted. I went through a lot of that this year when it came to talking to somebody, and I can't help it. Like, I'm just in my submissive, like, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. Like, I'm just like, I just want to be loved. Like, is that too much to ask for? Like, right now, actually making this video, I am going through something very, very hard in my life, and very, very hard that is actually very numbing. And I hate for this video to be very sad and not uplifting, how you guys probably want from me, but this is just the era that I'm in, and I can't fake that. I've been taking so many blows this year that, like, I feel that I have no choice but to keep going. I have no choice but to keep giving you guys the best of me. This is all I have. All I have is me. I have nobody else. If I fall, it's a wrap for me. So this is my last video of 2023, guys, and I appreciate you guys for watching and getting to look at the memories that I had overall this year and letting me be able to tell my story with you guys. I pray that everybody in 2024 succeed. I pray that everybody in 2024 realize their worth. And it's lit. It's lit. Continue to be the baddie that you know to be. I'm going to continue to always be the guy that I see in the mirror because I don't have a choice. My husband is waiting on me somewhere. Somewhere he's waiting on me, and I just know I got to be ready. So there is no sad moments for me. I have to continue to just keep growing and going through those trials and tribulations because there's something on the end of it, and I'm ready to see it. I am signing off. Have a very, very wonderful New Year's. And don't forget, guys, to go shop. As you guys can see, if you don't support, guess what? This still gotta happen. So just please support. Like, just be a part of the story. Please, I'm begging you. And I'm about to finish this. Peace out.